Hello, everybody. The Warm back with the Somnium Files, and today I'm excited. I'm I'm pretty well. I think I figured something out, and I'm excited because I want to tell you about it. We have just finished a. Well, we did not finish a route, but we got to another instance where we can no longer continue, which is pretty interesting considering we've found two. I thought maybe it was just one unique thing, but there turns out to be another. So that's interesting in and of itself. But really, what I want to talk about most right now is I believe I wish to make an addendum to my theory. The one that I made back in, I believe, I believe it'll be episode 22 or so. Something just clicked with me today. It should have clicked 2 episodes ago, but it just clicked today, and it's given me a lot to think about. And so let me go over it. So, if you'll recall, when I started this route here, I decided to go ahead and make a theory. And to give you the gist of it, it was Date, or whoever Date used to be, was the original Cyclops killer. Iris was the new Cyclops killer, and they were both half siblings of So Seijima. And that was the general. That was the big overall point of what I was talking about. And of course, there were a lot of minor details and things that I didn't understand, and there's things I still don't understand. But that was the general thing I think I wanted to get across. And there were things about it I thought made sense, and then there are things that that I don't think did make sense. And part of it was I didn't understand how So Seijima seemed to have leverage on the police. If it's his son that the police are covering for, wouldn't it be the case that it was the police that would have something on So Seijima? It's his. They could reveal that his son is a crazy murderer, and he's been covering for his son, and all that sort of stuff. Or even it could be revealed that could be bad both for So Seijima and it could be bad for police. So it's kind of an equal sort of thing. But the way it was described, it seemed like So Seijima was had the leverage. It was he who had the power in the relationship between him and the police. So I didn't understand that, but I think I finally thought of it. I think it finally fell into place. 2 episodes ago, I believe, is where we heard that a sync machine had gone missing. And guess what? When did it go missing? It's the Somnium Files' favorite number. It's 6. 6 years ago is when it went missing. And what other thing happened 6 years ago that they keep mentioning over and over again? Well, Date went amnesiac 6 years ago. A lot of stuff happened 6 years ago. But that's the big thing. So I think it finally fell into place. So I'm going to add this addendum here. I think that it was So Seijima who stole the sync machine. Now, and this is very important for quite a few different reasons. So first, I'm just going to talk about the why first. So Seijima has a serial killer son. Obviously, he doesn't want to get discovered because it could ruin his career, but also he doesn't want it to continue, right? So rather than check him into a hospital or get him arrested or anything, these sorts of things, he, who he's a politician. Maybe he knows some state secrets, or he somehow found out about this sync machine project, and so he decided he was going to steal this thing for the purpose of fixing his son. And if you notice, I don't think this is too far fetched, because if we go back to the very first Somnium, going down this route here, not only did we go into Mizugi's Somnium to try and find out what happened, we also managed to fix her, what was it, aphasia, what was it? Her muteness, her temporary muteness. And in this route, we actually did manage to finish it. So obviously, syncing, it's not just you're viewing a person's memories. You are actually able to influence their minds in some way. So that's what I think he got it for. That way, he would be able to keep things under wraps. Not have his son publicly be revealed as the serial killer, and then also have him still be, around. He can't. It would be weird if he just disappeared his own son. So, that was the plan, I think. But then, obviously, something went wrong, and I can think of two ways this went wrong. Either A, because it was a prototype machine, it did not work correctly and something went wrong. Or B, the syncer unfortunately stayed too long. It stayed over 6 minutes, and, the bad thing happened. Or I guess it could also be C, both at once. It's hard to say, because it was a prototype machine, so... And remember, they didn't have the benefit of Pewter's ability to stop time when you're not moving. That was introduced in that first Somnium here. So they would have just had the 6-minute timer to do everything. And so I could imagine that being very difficult. In any case, something went wrong, and Date, or I guess I should say whoever he was before he was Date, became amnesiac. So all my questions about, what does it mean to get overwritten, or to get, what happens if you're over the time limit? Well, certainly, at least in Date's case, it seems he went amnesiac. That's definitely one of the big things. I think he's amnesiac because he was in a syncing. He was probably the subject of a syncing. And I think this answers the question of what leverage does So Sagema have over the police? Well, he has the prototype sync machine. And remember, we were told by Pewter, only 2 of these things exist in the world. And he could basically be saying, hey, look, Police Abyss, this is incredible technology that could change the world. How about you look after my son, and I'll keep it here, as in Japan, but if you don't, then I could, sell it to the highest bidder on the black market, or send it to China, or, who knows? He could do, or maybe he has some megalomaniacal thing beyond that I can't even imagine. But I feel like the prototype sync machine would be something that would be very important. So that could be how So has such influence over the police, and especially Abyss, and why Boss would want us to back off if we get too close to him. So there's that. There would also be the question, well, one thing I thought about while thinking about this was, who would be the syncer in this case? And I honestly don't know. Maybe, well, one thing I was thinking of is maybe Rohan Kumakura could be involved in this in some way. Because remember, he ordered a hit. He ordered 89 to kill Iris and Hitomi, which, if we're considering my theory, he ordered a hit on So Seijima's daughter and lover. Now, from the background we got from Mama, the Kumakuras and So Seijima were supposed to be buddy-buddy in their whole deal with the Kabasaki district. So what happened, again, going by my theory, what happened that would make Rohan Kumakura want to go against So in this manner? I don't know. And it another thing about Rohan Kumakura, it makes me think, remember that whole 6 years ago thing? Another one of those another 6 year thing is the fact that 6 years ago was when Rohan Kumakura went into a mental hospital, right? So maybe for going up against So, for whatever reason, I can't imagine why, I don't imagine Rohan as a sinker. Maybe he was used as a test subject or something, and they broke his mind too, and that's why he got sent to a mental hospital. I can imagine something like that. And if we're going with Rohan Kumakura like that, we're going with that scene where it was with 89 and Hitomi and Rohan Kumakura. Boss was there too. And Boss was the one who found Date. Maybe she was the sinker. Is Boss a sinker? I remember at the beginning, Date said there were, I think, 6. If I'm remembering right. Magic number 6 again. But I think he said there were 6. But we never got their names or who or where they were. I wonder if Boss was one, considering she is the head of Abyss. And if she is, that opens a whole can of worms. Like, why would she do what So wanted? And supposedly, if we're thinking Date's amnesia is caused by a sink gone wrong, then the sinker should have been affected too, right? Like, we saw that in the Ota sink. In this one, I think. Where Date basically collapsed after supposedly going over the time limit. I know gameplay-wise we didn't go over the time limit, but story-wise it seemed to be the case that Date was nearing the limit, and then he collapsed. So, presumably, both Date and the sinker shouldn't have been unscathed from that experience. Now, this theory, this addendum to the theory, this inclusion of the sync machine, does make me think that Iris may... I feel like the chance that Iris is the nuke Cyclops killer is a bit less. I'm a bit more uncertain now, especially considering what we've gone through recently with her delusions and her having a tumor, and I'm more unsure about her now than I was. I have a crazy thought. Because this whole thing with Iris and her delusions seem unrelated to the... She still has these memories of the original Cyclops killer. Okay, let's not forget that. I feel like that's still important. I just feel like she might be more another unwilling participant rather than maybe the mastermind. I'm unsure now. And I don't really know how Renju and Shoko fit into it still. Oh yeah, and I was also thinking, if So took the sync machine and was like in the know about it, The whole scene where we did our Somnium with him, and afterward we were talking to him in like the control room. He seemed not to know about it. You know, you'd think he'd show some familiarity with it if he had stolen the original, but he didn't seem to. Like we were talking about entering his dreams and seeing Iris, and he said, you know, oh, what are you talking about? My dreams? I don't understand. You know, maybe he's just being a good liar and, you know, good politician liar or something like that. But I don't know. It depends on whether those reactions were genuine or not. I want more details on. I want more details like on the prototype sync machine, and more details on what precisely happens when it goes wrong, because we've gotten different things each time. Well, not each time. We heard like overridden several times, but then they talked about like we recently we heard it was more like maybe brain death or something. But obviously that didn't occur for Date, which I think he probably I think his amnesia, I think it's pretty safe to say his amnesia was caused by his sinking. So that means it's not just brain death. That means there's something more to it. Of course, I don't think this Date we know is the killer, because there's just we go around investigating. We don't have the opportunity to actually do any of this stuff. I guess I just need to know more about the prototype and who was involved in that. Then I think I'll be able to. I feel like I'm closer now, you know? I feel like I'm not there yet, but yeah. So let's. All that's left to do now. Well, I don't know. I think this is probably just a few more scenes, but it's going to be believing in Iris, in her delusion, and I have no idea where that's going to go. So let's do that. Yeah. So that was my theory and the addendum to the theory, and I was feeling pretty excited about it. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's see what more we can find out. I guess.
What is this place?
I guess there's the thought that if Iris is So's daughter, maybe they wanted the sync machine to try and fix the tumor in her head, but I feel like I think Totomi told us they only found out about that a year ago or something. So I don't think that tracks. Well, we just did this basically, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Okay.
This doesn't.
Pick that up. Oh, I forget.
Iris's lives.
Don't believe any question marks.
A door or.
Dig it. Okay.
This is
A crafting table.
that's a big.
It must be a.
dig it, I think, is what we did.
What is that?
Okay.
Dan?
So I think this is where we do something different.
I found a crafting table. It seems you can create.
Well, we need to make the...
Let's make the disco ball.
Understood. Done.
That was anticlimactic.
Okay, we gotta dance for real now. Give me your best dance moves, everybody. What should I do? Dance, Date. Fight against knives with the power of dance.
Iba, dance. You have to dance.
Okay, if I must.
All right, let's see this.
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pine. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes, you've seen in your mind. While the old bow their heads, while the blind keep the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by shine. But we know in our souls the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devil's time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows, set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let the sparks fill this world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be made believe.
Yay! We foiled Project Bluebeam! Amazing, Date! We can fight knives for sure! I'm not afraid of them as long as you're here.
Well, one good benefit of giving in to Iris's delusions would be that she'll probably trust Date more. And so we may not get separated. That could be good.
Yeah, good.
Huh? Well, I don't know how, but we defeated that big guy. Oh, a rare drop! Awesome! Let's see how far we can get today. Let's go, everyone! Onward! Please defeat knives. I know you can do it, Date.
All right, let's go, Iba.
A hot head is not what we need in this situation.
We made it.
Iris's live stream. This appears to
Do it.
leave it to. I dug it up. Got the material. Let's move on.
Okay, here we go.
This is a.
Is that marble?
Those flowers are winter iris.
They're wilted.
Whoa, this place is huge. Maybe I can make something with them. Okay. Another crap.
At least you don't have to do any
Date, do you see that?
shrine.
That's humanity's last hope against knives. Save us from the oppression of technology. We should have all the materials we need to craft this. Please, Date.
Only me.
Date.
I'm the only one who...
Hey,
What?
is following.
I don't know.
Really?
Let's go with it a little...
I suppose we. Iris's live stream. There's a crafting table.
crafting table.
Just do it.
Iris said that all the materials should be here.
What's that on the floor next to the table?
This is the egg that came out of the...
An egg! We can use this.
Okay, build the monument with that.
There you have it, Iba.
Understood. Done.
We could have given it a little more oomph.
Specifications for oomph not found.
Please take the monument to the shrine. You can make miracles, Date.
Got it. Leave it to me, Iris.
Are you going to continue doing whatever Iris tells you?
Yes, because that is what the game needs me to do to move forward, Iba.
Iba, I get where you're coming from, but I want to believe her.
I see. If that is what you believe, then I will obey. I exist to support you, Date. Let's bring this to the shrine.
Yeah, let's go.
This appears to be a... Understood. It will be done.
The wilted irises blossomed. There were dead flowers outside. What happened to them?
Oh, wow!
This is...
Miracle.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. The fact that you believed in me is good news. And Date, you are my hope.
I'm your hope?
You might be able to use it now, Date.
Use what?
There's something around the flowers. Another rare drop?
I suppose we dig here.
Right.
The color of this floor...
All right, try digging.
Understood.
What is this? I've never seen anything like
It's a
this
companion cube.
before. Is it on the wiki? I'm gonna go check. Give me a second.
What is this?
Oh, I get it. It's a love bomb.
Hmm? An item of that description is not in the game.
Let's fight for the future with the power of love.
If you use this, you might be able to find me.
Use it? How?
You need to dance, Date.
Oh, that's right.
Again? Haven't I danced enough already?
Apparently not.
This is to save Iris. Please, just bear with it for now.
All right. I'll just use this bomb somewhere over there, I suppose?
Yeah, try it.
Iris's live stream. Iris's live stream.
No, oh.
Over there, right, Iba?
Do you...
Oh. Well, 1/5. That's good, actually. That was an
Iris's
accident.
live... We cannot move...
Yeah, that works out, I guess.
Around here?
Yeah,
Dance, baby, dance!
Do you want me to dance?
please.
I hope it's not the same exact song again. Okay, looks like it is. Okay, doesn't look like it's gonna do the whole number again.
What?
Oops. Looks like I messed that up, didn't I? Okay, well, guess I'll just die and restart.
Uh-oh. Well, that's not good.
Where is this place?
Okay, let's regroup and keep going.
As a video game character, experiencing death again and again is wearing me down.
Iris is further away from us now.
So when will you stop believing her?
Date, can you see that shrine?
Iris, I'm sorry. Did we make a mistake?
No, you haven't.
What's going on?
Are we supposed to go that direction?
Oh, we're just here.
Iris? Are you there?
Something big is coming. Okay, this guy's gonna be the final boss for today.
No, stop! Stay away!
Iris!
Nice is coming! Dante, help me!
Huh? Sorry, everyone. My PC is acting weird.
Iris is in trouble. Is there any way to save her?
Date, this is Somnium. It cannot affect the real world.
That's not true. I saved Iris in Somnium once. If I don't save Iris here, Iris in the real world is in danger.
Either way, we do not have the power to fight against the UFO. If you want to help Iris, we need to find a way.
What can we do? Where do we go?
Is it mirror door?
A mirror door. It's a It's blocked. It's
Chance it?
without
Nice.
a mirror.
Let's dance.
What?
Power of dance. The most beautiful thing humanity has ever created. Dance is the only way to beat Nyes in the Wadjet system. The reason why your reflection isn't shown in the mirror is because of Nyes. You're a threat to their existence. They're trying to erase you and...
Date,
Please, do it!
understood. I'll do it.
All right, dancing round 3.
Teacups that are flying, I'm not mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes.
Oh no.
You've seen in your mind.
Now they're dancing too.
While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine, the eye clouds by design. But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows that sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, I'll love your heart. Take you, never let the speckless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be made midnight.
Hey, we did it.
It's... Thank you for finding me, Date.
Iris! Is it really you, Iris?
Believe me!
Oh. Can I get a...
Nothing is shown.
Well, doesn't matter either way.
Iris isn't here.
Ooh, 1/7.
Believe
Probably not good enough. Oh! Maybe it is?
Please. Please trust me.
Iba, touch the core.
Date.
Okay. Five seconds to spare. Very nice. We go into the diner to regroup again, or let's see. So one thing that's good is Iris probably trusts us now. Unfortunately, I feel like Date's probably been taken in by the delusion, so yeah, probably not going to end well anyway. Okay, the sync from earlier touched my heart in a way that will always linger. All doubt was removed from my mind. I was determined.
Iris, I'm sorry that I doubted you. I believe you. Watch it, Nyes, X00639.
Are you serious?
And like I said, I'll fulfill your wish. From this moment on, you're under my protection.
Then,
Yeah, I'm your bodyguard. I'll protect you with my life, Iris.
Date, thank you. Thank you so much.
Date, are you delusional?
Probably yes.
You're going to help too, right, Iva?
My mission is to support you.
Good. And thank you.
Feel bad for Iba. Oh my goodness, we just was at that whole scene. It was just the car ride, huh? And now we're going to Kumakura's. Okay.
What? You stayed at a hotel with Tessa?
I guess.
It was a business hotel.
It was a 2-bedroom.
Don't say misleading things. We got 2 rooms, each with 2 beds.
We did bathe together, though.
No, we didn't.
What?
Isn't your gang supposed to be clean?
Why are you here anyway?
I told Mom about the attack by Nizet Laws.
I see. I heard about the shooting in Golden Yokocho last night, but I never thought it'd be you.
I just want to see how far we are in that. Okay, that was already there, and then, huh. Maybe we could do one more branch? I don't know. We got this. Uh-huh. And there's Mama. Okay.
Huh? Partition!
That's a stretch.
Yeah, it was a stretch.
Hey, Iris, what does a candle remind you of?
Fire?
Anything else?
What, like a dick?
I wasn't asking you.
Nursing home magic show. I guess they really are clean.
There's something about this that's so black. It's like, how much more black could this be?
None. None more black.
Do you want to call your mom?
Well, that's random.
I just thought she might be worried.
It's fine. She knows already. I told her I'm with you. I'm sure she's not worried.
About Renju.
Maybe Mr. Okiura was a part of Nice.
What?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking out loud.
What makes you think that?
When we were at Sunfish Pocket, my friend said... he was looking for Iris.
Yes.
And then later, I almost got kidnapped by Nice. Was that just a coincidence? And not just that. When you found my corpse in the parallel world, you found it in an Okiura warehouse. Whoever killed me in that world was probably affiliated with Nice. That makes me think the Okiuras and Nice are connected. Maybe Nice ordered Mr. Okiura to help Number 89 escape. And Number 89 is an assassin. If he wanted to get rid of me, Mr. Okiura must have...
If that's true, it could be related to Shoko's murder. Shoko must have found out about the organization. They killed her for getting too close, then displayed the body as a warning.
It all comes back to Nice. What about the eyeball, though? Once you solve the mystery of Nice laws, everything else will fall into place, or so I thought.
If you want to know more about Nice, why not ask Ota? Remember what he said yesterday?
I know about conspiracies and secret societies, too. I find that stuff fascinating.
Good point. You might have more information for us.
Yes, trust the 18-year-old idol and the, 24-year-old unemployed idol fan.
School?
Today's Tuesday. It's not another holiday, is it?
What are you, dense? Tessa was almost kidnapped. She can't be going to school now.
I guess that's true, but...
Where are your lackeys?
When you told me you were coming, I made them leave. I can't let them see me with Tessa.
About Renju, have you seen him yet?
Unfortunately, I don't have anything new for you. But, I did find out a little nugget of info you might want to hear.
What is it?
I'll tell you, but... Date, come over here.
Oh, this
Again
again.
with this?
With his arm over my shoulder, Momo led me to the corner of the room.
I'll tell you, Date, but you gotta do something for me.
You want to shake her hand again?
No. I did that already. I want to see her panties.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
I want to see Tessa's panties. I really want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta let me get a peek.
She's not gonna let you.
Well, can you at least ask?
Unbelievable.
Momo and I went back to where we were.
Iris, could you do me a favor? This guy wants to see your panties.
She hit me hard. Which, expected reaction.
That's messed up, Date. I know Momo would never say that. Right, Momo?
Yeah, of course. Date, you evil pervert.
Seriously?
You just want a handshake, right?
Yeah, exactly. I tried to tell her.
Although it is funny because it's a reversal from the first time we did this, where he did just want a handshake, and then Date made a joke, and that it was, I can't remember what it was particularly, but yeah, so it is funny for that, yes. Iris took Momo's hand and shook it.
Date, this is the happiest day of my life.
I thought that was yesterday.
Okay, tell me.
Anyway, what's this intel you got?
Check it out. Friday night near Bloom Park, someone saw Renju.
What day is it? Tuesday. So yeah. This is before the first Somnium. That's not really great news. I guess depending if we can trust this someone, then it's a good confirmation.
Friday night.
That's when Shoko was killed.
Obviously, that's not enough to pin the crime on.
Yeah, because it's that whole thing where, was it him or did they use his car? Did they use his phone? You know, how was he an unwilling participant, or was he an actual accomplice, or was he the culprit? You know, it's still not clear, but more confirmation that he was there is good.
But it does prove he was there.
Yes.
I guess we should check the merry-go-round again.
Really?
The police have already thoroughly searched it, and we've been there more than once before on our investigation.
But we might have missed something, right?
Really? Okay.
Sorry, never heard of them. Are they even real?
Yes!
Oh, yeah. I mean, of course. I've always known, deep down there, must be some kind of secret organization. Always known it. Anyway, I got some info about the shootout.
Okay, this is good.
Those guys aren't affiliated with any criminal organization we're aware of.
So, police or Seijima?
They're not mafia or yakuza or anything. They must have been hired guns. By Niza Mattis.
Niza Mattis, yep.
It's nice at laws!
I'd err on the side of Seijima then. There are 3 places we can go. Bloom Park, learn about Renju, let's shoot a diner, ask Oda, Seijima Estate. Seijima's probably once responsible for Iris murder in the parallel world, in which case he might be part of Nice. I need to confront him. Okay, we'll probably do that last then.
Let's go, Iris.
Oh, yeah!
You're taking Tessa with you? She'll be safer here.
I can't do that. I made her a promise. I will be Iris's garter belt.
Ah, yes, of course.
Or what?
Sorry. I meant bodyguard.
A Freudian slip, no doubt.
Well, whatever. But if you're gonna leave, you should take this with you.
Well, opened desk and took out a small object. A gun. Oh,
What's this?
not a gun.
A GPS transmitter.
Moma, Iris's phone already has GPS.
I know, but in case she gets caught and they throw away her phone or something, it's just an extra precaution.
Which means we will probably need it.
Put it somewhere they won't find it.
Thank you.
Iris took the GPS transmitter and hid it in her clothes.
I hope it'll be useful. Date, if anything happens to her, I'll make sure you regret it for the rest of your life.
It'll be fine, relax.
Okay. We're getting pretty close to the mark. Let's go talk to Oda real quick. I'm sure this won't take too long. Oh, hey, Mizuki's here.
Nice at laws. I see. It's not impossible.
Oda spoke softly to himself, looking deep in thought.
Kuroda Kazuaki's liver with anchovy stir-fry. Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Well-rested Mayumi juice.
It's always something different.
Do you need to sit down, Mizuki?
Do you want me to crush your tailbone so you'll never be able to sit down again, Date? You guys want to put some water in that bucket and swing it around?
Tessa, please not in the store. Is that chair comfortable, Tessa? If it's not, you can sit on my back.
This man will stop at nothing.
No, he will not. He will even assault police officers.
Hey, Date, do you want this poster?
No, not really.
You know, if you rub the swimsuit with a coin, you can scrape it off.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll throw it away for you.
I have Masanori's autograph too, from Shinsen Chatran.
Don't know what that is.
Masanori was here? He knows about this place?
It was from a long time ago.
Hmm.
Hey, Date, I've got this video of a girl in a white shirt under a waterfall. Wanna watch?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that doesn't really sound like a group activity.
Meow.
What are you doing?
Oh, you don't know?
It's good luck to imitate a cat in front of one of these. Oh, I see.
Hey, Tessa, can you stack up those beer cases and stand on top? And I can get on the floor and,
He can't be serious.
Okay.
What has 2 arms and a face but no eyes?
Buddha.
What the?
Like the Buddha.
He doesn't have eyes?
Have you seen his eyes?
But he's not blind.
No, of course not. He sees all.
Haha. Okay. Looks like that's everything. How are you, Mizuki?
Well, Ota...
Date, can I...
Can you what? Oda gestured, walked over to the corner of the room. I quietly stood up and followed.
Look, I was gonna let you have it, but under the circumstances.
What are you talking about?
Mizuki, of course. You've been neglecting her. Don't you think she's at her limit? Mizuki stayed at one of the mermaids' houses last night. She was twisting and turning all night. He had to sleep in the same bed so she'd calm down. She called me this morning so I could pick her up. Normally, she'd be in school, but Mizuki had the day off for mourning. I thought that she shouldn't be alone. Why don't you try being nicer to Mizuki?
Look, Oda, I'd love to do that. It's just, this is the Iris route.
I know she doesn't show it, but she's really hurting. She needs you, Date. She just doesn't want to trouble you.
She's a remarkable, brave young girl. You should try to understand how she feels.
We did, in another route. Don't worry, guys. We handled it. Do you know where your father is?
If you're asking me, he's involved in all this, isn't he?
Most likely, yes. Just in what regard, we're not entirely sure.
Is he the culprit? Did he really kill Mom? Well, I guess it's understandable that he'd be a suspect. After Mom got killed, he didn't even call. He called me out to Bloom Park for some reason. I thought it was suspicious, but I pretended not to notice. I didn't want to acknowledge it. I wanted to believe in Daddy. Who is Iris to me? A friend? A big sister? And I kinda envy her. No, stop it! It's true though. I look up to you a lot, Iris.
Are you cold?
Iris, you look cold. You okay?
Is that with the temperature thing? The temperature aspect of her condition?
Yeah, fine. I just get cold easily.
The room is 74 degrees Fahrenheit at 62% humidity.
That's warm.
Not conditions often considered cold.
Yeah. It's not hot, but it's not cold.
Mizuki is like a cute little sister. And my favorite friend. I like her a lot. How much? About 3 universes worth. But just 3 universes? What about 278,828,182,845 universes? Well, I like you double that. Hey, no fair. Oh, just like my big brother. He's a hero who will help me out of any jam. He's really important to me. I like him a lot.
How much?
3 Earths worth.
What is this indescribable feeling of loss? I mean, 3 Earths is pretty big, but
Nice, nice.
Where's your mother?
she's out right now. I'm not sure where. Shopping, maybe. Tessa is my hopes and dreams, my peace and my life, my light, my star, my sun, my goddess. She's like the laws of the universe itself, the embodiment of beauty. An angel, a lover, a cute mascot to put on a body pillow, a guru, a wife, a soulmate, life itself. She's the object of my total devotion and worship.
Snuck lover and wife in there.
I would ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I told you before, I'm Tessa's thrall. If she calls for me, I'll be there.
Thanks, Ota. That makes me happy.
About Nyes.
I've heard of them. Nyzitlos, or Nyes, is a satanic secret society. Like a cult. They sacrifice children. While the sacrifice is up all night screaming, the cult performs ritual acts. Their ranks are full of politicians, intellectuals, and business tycoons. They've only been active for a few decades, but some say that they've grown to be the largest secret society in the world. An organization so big that it absorbed the Freemasons and the Illuminati.
Whoa. Crazy.
But even though their membership is huge, no one knows who their leaders are. Like, you've heard of the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, right? But for Nyes, there's nothing. No one knows who's running the cult. My guess is that they're being led by a group of super geniuses.
Ota doesn't know about the Watchet system or its connections to Nyes. Iris found out, which is why they're after her. Pieces fit.
If you believe everything she said.
Again, still not seen. She hasn't said how she found out anything, but he's accepted it. He's in it, so he's not really going to listen to anything rational right now.
Alright, Iris. Let's get going.
You got it.
Date, if something happens to Tessa, let me know, okay? I'll come help right away.
Me too. I'll save you no matter what, Iris.
I mean, just as long as they don't have any mace
Thank you both.
or tear gas
Promise me.
spray.
I promise.
Okay. Alright, we've just reached about an hour, so I'm gonna call it here. Stretch. Oh. Okay. Gotta stand up, gotta stretch, gotta get a drink of water, gotta do all that business. Okay. Let's go ahead and save. All right, everyone. I was able to. I added an addendum to my theory today regarding the sync machine, and I don't think it's perfect yet. I know there's stuff I'm missing, and I don't know how to fit all the characters in it. Because just the way the story has gone, at the end, every single person's going to be involved in some way. So, I'm definitely not there yet, but I feel good, because when I first heard about the sync machine, for a while I was just kind of flummoxed. I didn't know how to fit it in, but then I just started thinking about I went back and listened to my original theory, and when it got to stuff like Date's amnesia and So Seijima, him having some kind of leverage, that's when it sort of clicked for me. So, I hope I'm near the mark. I hope I'm in the ballpark. I'll say that. So, until next time, I hope you're all doing well.